Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Today we're going to be doing a Sanctuary SMP, and before we actually dive into today's episode, just a couple things that I want to be able to go over here with you guys. Number one, I don't know how often these types of episodes are going to be coming out because, number one, this server has been open since before 1.16 actually came out, and obviously they're very far into the season, so it's not like I really need to really create a ton of things. And I don't know how popular they're going to be. So if you guys are enjoying these videos, then make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It really does help me out. It helps the channel out. It helps YouTube understand that you guys want to see more of these videos. And if they become more popular when 1.17 does come out and this server does actually get a update and a reset, then I want to be able to bring more episodes to you guys in kind of like a Hermitcraft style of or a Let's Play SMP style. Basically, episodes, if that's something that you guys enjoy. They do take a very long time to create because that's anything in Minecraft, especially being in survival. But if you guys really do enjoy them, make sure that you guys go ahead and share, literally go ahead and share these videos with everyone that you know and everywhere that you possibly can, because yeah, let's support that YouTube algorithm. Just leave a simple comment down below like, hey, hi, how's it going? What's your plans? Looks good, whatever you want to go. I mean, thank you for telling me I look good. I appreciate that very much. But just something simple down there, and then making sure that you guys hit that like button. It takes 2 seconds of your time to do both of those things. It's free to do, and if you guys haven't already hit that subscribe button, you definitely need to make sure that you guys go do that. I bring a lot of different gameplays to you guys, and honestly, I would like to do more Minecraft for you guys, and if that's the direction I would like to go, but I need some support from you guys in order to do that. But now that we actually got that out of the way, I kind of wanted to just talk a little bit about what I've actually done here on the channel, or well, not on the channel, on the in the world. So below me, I actually have an iron farm. This is a Tango Tek inspired iron farm. There is 8 villages actually down below. There is 4 zombies that actually operate this system. It does actually pretty good. I have AFK'd here basically 2 nights. So 8 hours roughly both nights. And I've gotten and converted iron into iron blocks, and I have more than a full double chest. Plus I've actually opened a shop in the shopping district with iron blocks, and that is completely full and stocked. And yeah, it does pretty good. Now, the one thing that it doesn't do that I'm used to on my other servers that I played on, or other SMPs, or just other multiplayer in general, not just even different servers, but multiplayer in general, that I'm used to, getting 2 iron golems per platform per time, and that actually has not happened here on the Sanctuary SMP, so I'm not really sure why. So my rate should technically be higher because it should be producing 8 iron golems roughly every couple of minutes. But in today's episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be digging out this area. I have this area kind of marked. If we break down this wall right here, this actually leads to the outside. And this is actually where I want to be able to put a huge super smelter. Now, this super smelter is my own design. It does go out pretty far. It actually goes, believe it or not, all the way out to that point there, all the way to here, and then it goes all the way over to that edge, and then obviously it goes back. So I need to dig this area out first, and it's going to be right across the hall from where the iron farm or the system is for the sorting system. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this thing actually looks like and show you the creation that I came up with. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So this is the template of the iron, or not the iron farm. This is the super smelter that I've actually come up with. It is 160 furnaces, and it's got 2 fueling systems. And this one is designed to be kelp, but I'm in the world. I'm actually going to be using coal because I have access to a withered skeleton farm that the system is ready to be sent over again. And then when it basically gets pulled over, then it'll send another signal, and then it will refuel. So basically, there is always just 1 kelp sitting fully, or piece of burning fuel in the system at all time. I have this thing all timed out perfectly, and it's basically as soon as one item gets smelted, this thing is basically sending out another 160 items, and then it starts the smelting process again, and it works awesome. I'm going to show you guys what this thing looks like. So let's go ahead and grab all of this and just throw that in there, and you guys can actually take a look at what this thing does. It is pretty sweet. So it's going to load up the basically 2.5 stacks, and it's going to go down, and it's going to come back, and it's going to lock the system in place, and then it's going to send that out, and it's also going to send out the fueling system as well, and then it's going to send out the one more piece of kelp to each of those furnaces. So now if we were to come down here and take a look at this, you can see that there's one full kelp block in here, and that's all it's doing. So it's grabbing 2.5 stacks every single time, and then it comes back, and as soon as the cart comes back, it's released, and 10 items are going into those hopper mine carts at every point in time, which is absolutely fantastic. And as soon as it basically comes back, delivers all of its pieces, it's basically delivering another 10 to each of those, and it works out very, very well. So believe it or not, this system was very much inspired by Tango Tek. I just didn't like how his kind of flowed and how his operated. So let's get into some digging and start this building process. I really can't wait to get this thing started and here available on Sanctuary SMP. Let's get started. Now, that is what I call a massive hole. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that time lapse. However, I'd made it a little bit bigger than I probably need to be, so I'll actually probably be bringing that wall in a little bit, and actually not going as far that way and also that way. So if we actually turn around and take a look at this, it's as deep as I need it to be, which I did this because I wanted to be able to walk down into the super smelter area. So you'll walk down actually a couple steps. So you'll actually be standing here, and actually the next block or so, or next one right here, or the next one over, will actually be where you'll be collecting your items, and then there'll be the steps. And I wanted to be able to have like a step down system into it because I wanted to be able to watch the super smelter work like I showed earlier in the example. So however, if we actually take a look at over here, all of this will actually be unused space, so I'll be able to use it for decoration. That's the reason that I was able to cut it out. I don't know if my back wall will have decoration, but if we take a look at, like, this will actually be the back wall right here. So I might actually go one more back depending on what I decide to actually decorate in this room. But all this other stuff I should probably be able to fill in. Got to deal with creepers and other mobs that could fall and then end up into our, we don't want them falling into our super smelter and jamming up any of the furnaces, because we have 160 furnaces that we're going to be dealing with, and going through each of those is just kind of a pain in the butt, and we don't really want to have anything to do with that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get back into another time lapse and start building this thing, because I can't wait for this thing to be done. test is pretty much ready to go. We're putting the hopper minecart into place. I've got 10 stacks of cobble that we can go ahead and smelt. There is 1 item in each of the furnaces, and it is ready to rock and roll. We got a creeper down there trying to ruin our wonderful creation that we just got done creating, and we don't want that. Get out of here, creeper. And let's go ahead and make our way back up to the top here. And let's throw these in, because I'm really curious to see. This is it. This is the live test for you guys. We're throwing 10 in. Let's see what happens. And there's the release. The furnaces have lit and started. Our refueling is going back into play. And then the hopper minecart will come back. Oh, beautiful. This is working great. And we should have been getting some items here. So this is obviously something that we're gonna have to troubleshoot. All right, well, I'm not really sure it was firing wrong, but I just had to kind of do the circuit over here just a little bit to make it work the way that we wanted it to. But it looks like it's, because that should not be an endless loop anymore. Everything that we need. So if we actually just do a test here and throw that in there. Perfect. Nice. That is exactly what we want to have happen. So let's go over here. Is it still burning? Wow, that is still burning. That is absolutely crazy. Now we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. So there's a somewhere missing one, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's definitely a dropper that is not firing the way that it should be, or something was in the system. But we'll have to figure it out. Looks like there's just a couple little bit of things that we got to fix, which that's not that big of a problem. And I think that's all we really need to do. And I'm pretty satisfied with that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. It was a long one with lots of time lapsing and a few little bit of bits and information. But if you guys want to see a tutorial on this thing, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys stay gaming.